Scene one.
Recording.
Jimmy spills his guts and action.
So we just filmed like an hour and something long interview, and we talked about all the great people. How the fuck did we not talk about Beanie?
Oh
my God! Yeah,
A storm is coming, not one of rain or wind, one of fire and judgment. The word of.
And then we are going. I'll let you have the intro this time. I did the one last time.
Top of the morning to YouTube. Welcome to Random Nonsense. Actually, it feels a little bit weird me doing the intro on your channel. But we're continuing on with our interviews today.
We just had one with Todd and Gabby about their roles and parts in the movie.
Yep.
And which Travis would be excited. We did no spoilers at all.
Good. I don't want to hear about that. Like,
yeah, no, neither do we.
I make sure to make that a rule before we started to record. Like, we can talk about things, but we talk about them broadly. There's no like, well, we did this in this scene or that. And I was like, none of that. Like, so we did very well.
We did pretty good. Pretty good.
Except for
I'm excited to see that, man. Like, Todd and Gabby, they both brought it, so I'm really excited to see what their thoughts were about the whole thing, because I haven't really talked to them much since we wrapped it up. So
Gabby had sent me because I double checked with her this morning to make sure she was good for the noon o'clock thing.
Yeah,
and she was like, yeah. She got back to me. She's like, I'm sorry, it's such a late reply. She was like, I was up late filming another movie, and she sent me 2 pictures of her in bloodied clothes and was like, I can't catch a break. And I was like, yes. I was like, well, you're a scream queen, you know what I mean? So
she's definitely got scream queen material. Like, she's perfect for that.
Yes, yeah, she is. She is the indie scream queen, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, and her screams hit you like they're not just like they're like fucking,
Yeah, it was agreed. But you are half of the you're half of 18 Hertz Studios, the other half being Travis.
Fucking kill you!
Yeah. You and Marcedel were our kind and gracious hosts for this entire shoot. God bless both of you.
Oh, it was an awesome time. We enjoyed.
There was a lot of people there.
All the air mattresses stacked up.
In and out.
One little fella. It's all tuckered out. Good job, boys.
Yeah, and you guys were just super kind, and everybody was super wonderful during this shoot. And I like I've said, I will treasure our friendships and the family that I made for the rest of my life. This lady right here is the unsung hero of this movie. She is the backbone of this production.
She's the owner of the house.
We love you, Marcy. Thank you. Aw. But so why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are, for anybody that doesn't know,
and how you got roped into this crazy ass movie.
Yeah. And I
did a lot of the roping, so
this is true. Became friends with a couple of reprobates like ourselves, or a couple of ne'er-do-wells here.
A couple of New Yorkers.
How you doing,
New Yorkers. So if you guys know me from back in the day, I was OG-san for a long time, and I did just whatever came to mind. I did a lot of art videos and stuff on YouTube. I did a whole couple of years where all I did was unbox mystery boxes of swords. That was my thing. Then I got into barrel-aged beers, and I was doing barrel-aged beer reviews. So it really just is whatever comes to mind. But along the way, like if you go back to my channel, you'll see where I've been like doing little mini movies. And there's a bunch of those mini movies that go together. Like if you watch them all together, they will make a little narrative if you go back and watch. So Travis, Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic, we met arguing about politics in a chat room. And then we just figured out that we could have these discussions and still be friends. And then it just kind of blossomed into this really great friendship. And then we started working together. So, we literally see each other every day. And with my art, I was painting one day, and Travis was like, man, you're going to have all this art left behind. You're going to have this legacy left behind. And I was like, well, what do you want to do? And we started talking about making a movie. And I'm like, well, let's just fucking do it. Like, let's just make a movie, man. Out here making a movie, boys.
Leave the overcoat off. Oh, definitely overcoat.
So we started spitballing ideas off of each other, and we came up with a framework for the movie. And once we got the framework down, and the movie is basically, and you guys can attest to this, a lot of this is just us. It's just what would happen to us in these situations, kind of thing. And that's not a spoiler, but that's like if you want to kind of know what would happen in these situations. And unfortunately, a lot of my character is based on losing control, and that is the scariest thing for me. So that this movie does scare the shit out of me in that respect. But we were spitballing ideas. We got the basic structure of the story down, and then Travis wanted to write the script. And I was all about it. I was like, yeah, because I could see the creativity wheel start turning in his head. And that dude just exploded. Like you guys know I paint 3 or 4 paintings a day, but like I've never seen an explosion of creativity the way it happened to him when he started writing the script. And he was just a madman for like 2 solid weeks, just writing and bouncing stuff off of me. And it was just awesome to see that happen. And then in the process of writing the script and talking about the story and everything, I was already plotting and scheming. I was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we could get Hefty and JJ involved in this? And he was like, well, how would we do that? I said, well, we just have to fly them down, and get them in. I said, because these guys are like the biggest horror movie fans we know. And these are the 2 most real people that we know on YouTube. And
thank you.
So, and it just felt like it was meant to be. And like I've told you guys several times, I've always kind of known it was going to happen. Like, this is just an experience that I was waiting to have with you guys. But it was kind of like, I'm not Nostradamus or anything, but I just expected that sooner or later we were going to do something like this.
When worlds collide.
When worlds collide. And then all the stars aligned. And man, like it wasn't easy. It was a roller coaster ride. Like, we didn't know if we were going to pull this off or not. And we did. We fucking did, guys. We made a movie in like 4.5 days.
4 fucking days.
Yeah.
And we had to reshoot an entire part of the movie a day after we did it one time.
Yeah.
Because nobody liked it. So we had to reshoot it fucking again.
The thing about me is I'm really adaptable, and I go with the flow, and I'm on the fly kind of a person, as where Travis is not. He is very structured. And he wants everything lined up.
But then once everything started happening, it's like, does anybody even have a script on them?
No.
It was like Sam usually had his. By the way, Jimmy, I'm wearing my Kraken still.
Nice.
But yeah, I think Sam was the only one that had a script on him at any given point
in the movie, yeah.
Except for me during the tent scene at the end. But Sam's like has blood drip that goes all the way through his script, which is really cool.
Well, that was the second kind of creative revelation I saw in Travis, was letting go of all that just structure. And that's one of the things about art, is you can't be so structured that if it's not coming out perfectly the way you saw it in your head, then it's no good, because that is the best stuff. Like when it evolves in front of your eyes. And so to see Travis kind of let go of that super structured aspect of everything and just go with it, especially there towards the end. Like it was awesome. It was awesome.
Huge. It was huge. Yeah, that
Yeah.
must have been a big thing for him as well. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, you guys could see the pain on his face at the beginning because he was just like oh, we got to be over here. We got to do this, and then there was that what was it, like Tuesday night? We had a minor flare up,
minor scuffle.
I'll fucking kill you. Fuck.
And then after that, like you could tell, like he was free, like and that's like once you free yourself of that kind of holding on to that structure, like that's when good things started happening. So
I think it's funny he brings it up because you and I were just watching some clips from the first part when we filmed it on day one. And you can see that in Travis. There's a few times where like you can just read his face and he's frustrated. He's angry. It's like, it came out good. Like, calm down. It's okay. But he's instantly like, fuck. And it's like, calm down, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to sit back for like the first 2 days because I didn't start filming scenes till what, the third day, maybe second or
like midday too.
Yeah.
It was like midday.
So I got to sit back and watch him like struggle, and I was kind of laughing, and because I thought I not that I'm cruel, but I love seeing him figure out like you can't hold on that tight. Like you gotta have your little happy mistakes, you know, like. And
we had a lot of those. It came out really well.
Great.
Yeah, it was good times. Good times. But yeah. What else you guys want to know about it?
I would love to know what and I asked this question to everybody just because so far, just because I think it's interesting how you have the same question, but you'll have a myriad of different answers for it. And that is, what was your favorite part or biggest takeaway from the entire experience?
My favorite part of this entire thing, and not to sound like I didn't enjoy it, but my favorite part was literally crawling out of that tent at dawn on the last day. Not in some celebration that it was over, but it was kind of like we won the fight, man. Like we crawled out of that fucking tent and the sun was coming up. And Hefty was asleep, of course.
That's because I'm a bitch diva, and that's my biggest regret of the shoot. That is my biggest regret of it.
So nice.
I was this close to waking you up. Like I had so many birds and stuff. Yeah.
I wish he had.
Yeah,
all right, that was my bad.
No, you're good. You had your little eye mask on, and like you were sleeping so peacefully.
I don't care. I would have welcomed.
No, just that crawling out, and believe me, it wasn't easy. There was a lot of tension. There was a lot of tension between me and Travis, and you guys felt that. And it's not anything bad, but it's just our different viewpoints of life, you know, and but just that end when we came crawling out of the tent, and you saw it in the video, like when he just looked at me and kind of boom, put his head on my shoulder and like,
well, folks, fucking time is it?
It's wrap time. We have finished the movie and it's dawn now on the last day of shooting. We went all night.
I just felt like, okay, everything was worth it. At that second in time, I just knew like, okay, this was all worth it. It's good. So,
well, I was awake for all of this, so I stayed up the whole night. I watched them do that part. My favorite part was the end when they redid it and Travis dipped himself in the pool. To hear him laugh that hard,
yeah, that was funny.
That made my heart happy because it made me feel like he got what he wanted out of the whole week that we were there. Like he was that excited that it was done. Not that it was done, but he got his dream.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah.
And we were all there for it. Like that for me was a really fun moment, just because like it was them together, and like to see Travis just be like, and just like enjoy the moment.
Friend,
Yeah, like enjoy the moment with someone he cares about.
Powerful,
which was nice.
Shot. Like that was such a powerful. It like, and if you were there on the shoot, like it just speaks volumes.
Yeah,
about
because
like entire. That's why that was such a beautiful video that you did, and why that's almost at like 7,000 views, I believe, now on your channel, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not an easy process, and there's tension, like in brothers fight. I didn't get into any kind of scuffs with you guys, but like me and Travis, we fight about stuff all the time.
Yeah, I get that.
And those were long, hard, hot fucking days. And we were all exhausted. Yeah,
22 hours, 24 hours, 18 hours. I think 9 hours was our shortest day.
9 or 10 hours was our shortest day. Yeah.
Well, and just to come out of that, everything's still intact, and we did it. We got it, and it was just that was my favorite part. Favorite scene, the film. It's probably that last little scene I had with Beanie. And I don't want to spoil anything, but that did come out good. That did come out good. Yeah, because Travis and I had a nice long drawn out scene before that, and then just the way it all kind of came together with Beanie's character there at the end. That was awesome, and that was the first time I got to experience some of the toys we brought with us. So
I felt so bad for Beanie because she was, while you guys were doing your scene, we were outside the tent, and she was just like, JJ, I'm gonna crash out. I'm like, go to sleep. I will wake you up at a time. And she would like go to sleep for a minute, then she'd just like spring up like, now I'm like, no, go back to sleep. All right. And she'd lay back down.
Yeah, I let her use my phone that night to listen to Sleep Token.
Yep.
Oh,
and I left it with her.
And she crashed out so hard. Like the moment she had the phone, she was just like, all right, just wake me up, Jay. I'm like, what? And she was
I could barely stand until we hit that last scene. And then, as Sam was shooting some final stuff out in the yard, like I got that second wind, and then I ripped my shirt off, jumped on my 4-wheeler, and rode around the neighborhood a few times.
And he looked so happy while doing it. He was standing upright, just
hell yeah,
grinning from ear to ear, just zipping around the yard.
The wind whipping through my hair, and blood all over me.
Hell yeah!
One of my favorite parts of that end scene is where I was coming back from, I think, the tent. I had to bring something to Travis, and I handed me his phone because I found it on my way through. And as I'm on my way back, he's like, "Come here, JJ," and we got that. And I think it's the only picture I have with Jimmy.
That's such a
and
good
I have
picture.
the goofiest look on my face. You can tell I just got out of the shower because my hair is like
it's
still kind of wet and fluffy.
Here,
and I was like, and it for me, that just filled in like what we did for that whole week. It was just like that one moment of like, we just filmed a fucking movie together.
Yeah.
And it was just a sweet, great moment for me. It's one of my favorites. We hit that.
I would like to give you boys a shout out because you really brought it yourself. Oh yeah, look at that picture.
That's on my wall. I'm actually gonna print one out for you and Travis and send them both to you guys so you have one too.
When we started talking about doing this movie and started talking to you guys about it, like we had different ideas on the kind of movie we were going to make, but you guys completely honored what we were trying to do. You completely brought it, and you perfectly hit the tone of this whole thing. So I just want to thank both of y'all for bringing it and suffering through all that shit. Because
I would get a heartbeat. Yeah, I would get a heartbeat.
I see you struggle like butterflies in the water. I would walk 10,000 miles. Yeah, dude. If you guys, and if you told us the next day that we had to fucking reshoot the whole thing, come on back. I'd be okay. Sorry, work. I have to go reshoot the movie again.
Well, 100%. This is all just self-funded stuff. We didn't go with any investors or anything, so who knows with the next one? Who knows what we're going to do with the next one? But there is going to be a next one. It's already confirmed and it's already being written. So
and I've already talked to said director about my character.
Yeah.
Like twice now we've had about a 20-minute talk about what he has planned and everything like that. So
you two both have bigger roles than I do in this thing. So
I have yet to tell Sam about it.
well, Sam's on board.
Project. Like, hey, buddy, so you in for the next one?
You really think Sam would say no?
No, I think he'll say yes. Absolutely. I honestly think Sam would be all about it.
Didn't he just say in the group chat a few days ago, Vic wants to come?
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
didn't he say Vic wants to come for the next one? Yeah. So he's down for another one.
Another huge shout out I got to give is to my 84-year-old mother.
Oh my God! Yes,
who participated in the scene.
Oh my God!
My 65-year-old sister, my nephews, especially Jason. Like Jason just stepped in.
Kevin and Joshua.
Yeah.
All great people. Kevin fucking stole that shit.
Yeah, Kevin. I knew Kevin because I know Kevin is kind of a smart ass, and he just perfectly hit that mark. And
it's so good.
Yeah.
And then my great nephew Jacob, and then of course my daughter Jessica and my granddaughter Kira. Yeah,
they were adorable. Sora and Kira were adorable, and they were so sweet.
Yeah, oh yeah, and that whole cast of folks that Todd and Gabby brought in, we put those poor folks through hell that night, and it took so much longer than we thought, which always happens, I guess, when you're making movies. But just to shout out to all those folks that came in and helped us out like that, out of the kindness of their heart, just to be in the movie, and you know, who would have thought that we would pull that off? And then also Gabby, like I just got to keep harping on Gabby's performance. It is gut wrenching. Like it is.
Yeah.
She is a great actress.
We talk about that in our interview, just my physical reaction to her before I even got involved on that one.
It was hard for us to film it. Like just to sit back and it's like, stop. And then Todd, you know, as his character, he brought the house down as always. We knew from the first reading. Like I remember your guys' eyes lighting up when I brought Todd in and he did the first reading with us.
Like, dude, he had my arm. I was doing this during the reading. I was feeling it. it. Yes.
And then of course the most unsung hero of the whole thing is Sam. You know, well, Marcel for putting up with it, and she did get my ass a couple times, but she's a trooper, and she, you know, I took the ass whipping and went back out and made the movie. She took me out behind the woodshed a couple times, but no, Sam's a lot like me as far as on the fly. We adapt, we come up with some shit, we make it work, we duct tape that shit together and go on. And Sam was amazing. And the very first scene we shot was also one of my favorite times because I saw Sam and JJ just take right to their positions. And like I saw that light go on, and then I saw Todd kind of step in to help out with the directing. And I was sitting over in my chair petting Rosie. I was like, there it is. There we go. Like, he's a cameraman. He's the whole behind the scenes producer, and he's going to help direct this thing. And I'm going to sit over here and watch it. And
you know, I love that we've talked about the movie a few times between our show and the show we did together after we got done doing the movie. And Jimmy always brings that up, and it always makes me happy because, like,
hold on, wait a second. What's up?
Yeah. I said, how's it feel not working to be in a movie?
Yeah, bro, it feels pretty good. Hot.
I get to be cameraman today.
I see this.
And I know I probably said this the last time he brought it up, but like the moment Travis handed me that camera, I was like a kid in a fucking candy store.
Yeah, dude.
They're like, well, what are you going to do when you're not acting? I'm like, I want to be behind a camera. Like, are you really? I go, yeah, I'm going to be behind a camera most of it when I'm not doing anything else.
I was so excited. I'm like, wait, you want me to shoot this movie?
Yeah.
And I cannot express how happy I was in that moment. Like, there's not words to tell you the feelings in my stomach. Just now trying to like express it again, I can feel my heart racing a little bit and the like joy in my stomach again. I'm like, Oh, that was like the coolest spots for me was being behind the camera.
You
Like
did good,
that
man.
was the most fun for me. Like I got to be in the movie, which was cool.
Yeah.
But being able to watch it through the lens as it came together, my favorite part, hands down.
Hell yeah.
Well, this whole movie started because I wanted to help Travis open up his creativity and be able to leave something behind. So when that spread out to all of you guys, I was just like, I was fucking stoked. I was like, yeah,
man. I mean,
I'm gonna sit back and watch this happen because look at all these people coming to life right in front of me. Yeah.
When your friend needs help for something like that and like wants to include you on something that amazing, like how do you say no? Like you really can't. It's like, I'm sorry, you want us to help you realize your dream?
I just love.
Okay. Travis called me first.
Yeah.
Travis was the and that is going down. That's my story of the best chicken wings I never ate.
Yeah.
And anybody knows this story has heard it a million times, but it was Travis was the first one.
Well,
So
and you guys know Travis, he won't call twice. So
yeah.
So
that's not true. He called me twice. I was gonna say he called me that night.
Did he call you twice?
Crashed out to go to bed because I was still at the gas station, so I had to be working at 4 in the morning. So I just went to bed and I saw that he called me. So when I got home that afternoon, he called me back like about 2 o'clock ish, and I was like, "Hey, I saw you called me. What's up?" Because I texted him in the morning, said he would call me later, and he pitched the whole idea to me. And I remember we were FaceTiming, and I could see it's myself in the corner, and I could just see my cheeks getting happier and happier, and I was like, like all I could say was He goes, "So are you gonna like? Do you want to be in this movie?" I'm like, like that was all I could say because it was like the coolest thing for me to be included in something. And I do not mean this in like the worst way it's about to sound, but at that time we only knew you guys through this. Like this is the most interaction we had. So I was like, I'm completely in. I don't know you that well, but I'm in. Like I get a chance to do something I've never done.
And even that, like Jimmy, you were the first one to show up because I recognized you from the Phil days and the Spicy days, you and Groovy. But then you found Tom and Amy's channel somehow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that's how we kind of got reacquainted. Then you brought Groovy along, I believe.
Yeah.
Or somehow he got back into the mix too.
Yeah. I've been watching Tom and Amy for years, actually. Probably as long as I've known Groovy. Like I've known Hefty or known of Hefty as long as I've known of Groovy. But we just kind of bounced off of each other at Tom and Amy's. And it may have been because I was friends with you that I got recommended the channel, but that was back in my drinking days. And I was super freaking drunk one time and they brought me up to talk about my UFO experience. And then, because they put up with that, like I've just been a loyal fan ever since. And I love Tom and Amy and that whole show and what they do. And they're super cool folks. And then when the Hefty started being up there every week, and then JJ started showing up, I'm like, who's the Mohawk guy? I'm like,
I miss the Mohawk. Yeah. I still toy with going back to it, but then I'm like, I love my hair the way it is, but I do toy with going back to the Mohawk.
So it may feel like I've just known you for a while, but I've been watching you guys for a long time. So that's why I got involved with you.
Somebody watching me.
You never know who's out there watching you. So,
Well, I just think it's interesting because would I even been in the movie if I didn't start my own stuff and start running my own channel every day? Because not every day, but every Thursday. But if you think about it, not the first handful of episodes, but I want to say from episode 20, Travis and me were always in the comments at that point.
Yep.
So it's like, would I even be here if it wasn't that I got my own thing running?
Well, again, that's why this all gelled, man, and that's why this all had to happen.
It's happened for a reason. I live by that.
We talked about the UFOs that we saw at your place on Tom and Amy's show yesterday.
Well, and what over 4 days? How many did you see? It's like,
I know. Yeah.
And there was 2 nights in a row where there was ones went between your trees and the house right there where you're like, hey, I saw it too now. We're like,
just imagine living out here, man. Like,
I
Don't
can.
tempt
And
us.
yeah,
Why are you
dude.
tempting us?
We've already had talks about this, Jimbo.
Like I already told you, I'll start to ship my toys to your house. You'll just
Yeah,
wake up one day
nice.
with boxes on your steps. A note
But,
saying, "These are my toys. You can have fun till I get there."
my
Are you-
my main motivation for this entire thing was just to show Travis and show all you guys that you can do this. There's nothing stopping you. Everybody walks around with a whole film studio in their pocket. You don't have to have fancy cameras and shit. You can do this on your phone, but you can do this. Like there's nothing stopping you, and don't think that it's like, stop worrying about what other people think. Just, if it's something you're passionate about, just go do it, man. I fully expect you guys to start doing like horror shorts and stuff like that.
I've been
There have been talks.
We've been talking about things already.
I think a Hefty and JJ, like kind of characters of yourself going through some situations, I think that would be awesome, and I think people would eat that up. So
we'll have to keep that in mind.
That's not a bad idea.
Did you burn the infernal overalls?
No, I've still got them. I haven't even washed my costume yet. It's been such a crazy whirlwind, like 3 weeks for me. Because I did the Comic-Con thing, and I just barely got back from that. And then Travis shows up, and then we film a movie, and then 4th of July last night. So I'm just now kind of landing back down on earth here. So.
No. I like didn't blame you if you did. I was gonna say because JJ and I were joking.
Those are going in a museum someday. Yeah.
We can go dress up for Halloween as our characters from the movie.
Right. That's
like,
right.
Who are you? Like, you should probably fucking watch the movie. Yes.
It's usually on the back of the chair, but it's slinked down. That's where it's been since we got back home. I brought it in here, threw it there. My jeans are right here. Like I need to get a frame for them, but they've been right here since I got home. They haven't been washed. They're the exact same way I wore them in the movie. Like they are pristine.
I
got the boots at home.
We went through some extreme measures to get JJ's jeans just right too. I don't want to spoil anything. But
that was pretty. Talk about method acting.
It worked. It worked well. No, that for like my first scene in the movie, getting to act it with Jamie was a shit ton of fun for me because like he let me be some parts like where I was in control, but then I could tell when he was going to be in control, so I would just like let him go and do what he had to do, and I think we meshed well together. Like I could feel what he was about to do, so I'm like, all right, just let it happen, do whatnot. It worked.
The foot was the like, okay, this is going to be a little bit more intense. And I do apologize for
if it was too much.
For some of the stuff I did. Everybody keeps asking me what this movie's about. What's it about? And it's hard to describe, but the best way I can describe it is my worst fears about what would happen to me in certain situations, how I would be.
Is that my knife? I didn't know you had it in you, boy.
And I can see myself going there, and that's what's scary for me. A lot of the paintings I do, a lot of the art I make is venting that kind of darkness out. Because I have been there in my life. Like I can be like a mean son of a bitch. Like and I just try to vent as much of that out. And since I turned, I'm 53 now, about in my early 40s is when I really let go of all that anger towards the world and just started a whole new kind of chapter in my life. But it's kind of like if you took 30-something-year-old me and put them in that situation, I could totally see that happening. And that's the scariest part for me. And that's really what this movie is about. Is it's us, and we're in these horrible situations, and this is me going down the wrong path. And I could very much in my youth see this going this way. As dark and as bad as that sounds, I used to scare myself all the time. And so now that I've, gotten older and I've settled in and I've let go of all that anger and stuff, I'm a whole new kind of guy. And then but it's still there. It still rattles around in the back of my head.
Yeah, you never lose that. You never lose that.
Hold on to that, unfortunately.
So when you see that dark art and stuff I do, that's me kind of venting, letting those demons out a little bit. And it is therapeutic to do all of this. And it is a reminder to myself that, you could go back there in a heartbeat if you let your guard down. So I try to be as good and generous and loving the people as I possibly can, because you never know when your last conversation with somebody is. So that's why you always
excel, sir, in that.
Yeah. And but back in my youth, I was still a pretty good guy, but I had so much anger built up in me that I was a ticking time bomb at all times. And that's what I based this character on, was like, if you took that older version of me, put him in some kind of horrible situation like this.
You pray, boy.
I'm not gonna lie, I could totally see myself doing all the shit that I did in this movie. And I know that sounds horrible, but that's the truth of it. And that's what it was all based on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You and I are very like-minded on that. As far as like our pasts go, and like at one point just being like, it's too much to be this angry all the time, and it takes too much out of you, and it's just easier to be nice, and like just there's not enough of that out there. And I guess maybe to a certain extent, like for myself speaking, it's like I've done a lot of shitty shit in my past. Like I got to kind of counteract that now, and hopefully die as somebody being like, you know what, he wasn't the greatest dude, he was all right. You know what I mean? And you gotta,
if a few people remember me as a good dude that helped them kind of realize that they can do whatever they want to in this life, and they should fucking do what they want to in this life, and then that's enough for me. I don't really care about money, as you can tell. I don't give a fuck about money. I would just, like, it's just a tool. I don't care about fame or anything like that. I just want to push creativity out into the world, because what else have you got? Like, so if you make $400 billion, what are they going to do? Bury you with it? Why care about that, man? Like, go out and enjoy life, experience life. You get one ride. If you're just spending your whole ride fucking scooping money into your cart, you're going to miss the whole goddamn thing. So,
that's something we've talked about. That's come up,
I live in a double wide trailer on a little piece of land in Arkansas.
It's not a little piece of land.
I'm as happy as if I lived in a castle in the middle of a city. Like, I love it here. I love my life.
I love your life,
and I don't care about if I lost my job tomorrow and I had to go start flipping burgers at McDonald's. I'm good. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care. You got to let go of the material stuff, and just, everything is temporary. Money is temporary. Power is temporary. All that shit that drives people for whatever twisted motivation they have. None of that matters. Like, just get out there and create some stuff and experience life, and experience it with other people. And that'll make you a happy person.
I think that's what, like, one of the things that when everyone sees this movie, you're going to take from the movie, that I think that's a reason why when they came up with the movie, you and I were included, because we're all kind of the like same mind. Like, a lot of what he said is me. Like, I tell you that all the time. Like, I let my brother borrow money. If it comes back to me, it comes back to me. If it doesn't, I don't fucking care. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. Like, like, I work, I get paid, I'm broke. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm broke. Like, it's not that huge of a deal to me. Like, I don't thrive on the fact I need money to do things.
Yeah.
Yes, I like money because it buys all the nice things you see in here. But other than that, like, I don't really care. Like I like to be just chill, do my own thing, and now like I've always liked doing my own thing. So like being being behind the camera, like most of my stuff before the movie was still toy pictures.
Yeah.
And I think that's what helped me out doing this stuff behind the camera, because in my head I'm like, oh, it's like taking a still, but it's not. So I can like get it focused, follow it, and do what I need to do. And I think a lot of what he said is true. Like you just got to let all the other shit go and just enjoy the life you have, whether somebody else agrees or somebody else likes it. It's not their spot to agree or like it. It's your life. So do it the way you want to do it.
Yeah.
Another one of my philosophies too is like, I don't care. Like if you're not making $1 million a year, you're still on the bottom rung of the ladder. You might as well go for it because you don't have anywhere to fall down to. Like you're already there. So just, you know, you could start over at any time and be just as well off as you are right now. So why not just go for it, man? Just go for it. Live your dreams. Because what the hell else you got to do, man?
Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm coming, Jimmy. Whoa! I'll be right back.
No worries, brother.
When Hefty gets back, we'll talk about those magic shirts you got on there.
They are so comfortable. I love them. Like I think I might have to buy more.
Yeah, they're nice.
Like I was surprised the girlfriend didn't steal it, because you usually anything that has a hood, she steals. So I'm surprised I found this in my dresser and not hers.
I know when you guys showed up and I had one on, and you were like, how in the hell are you doing that? And I'm like, oh, these guys don't know. They don't know the secret. Yeah.
like I was dying. Like I rolled up my sleeves the first day, and then almost the rest of the shoot I was just in it's wife beaters, and I was like, it's so hot, I do not want to wear more clothes than this is just enough to keep me happy.
Sam's out there in his freaking Michael Myers overalls. Damn.
I think I've asked you once, but I'm gonna ask you the same question. After everything that Sam did for the movie, would the movie be the same without Sam's fingers basically in everything?
I just didn't want to drop it, so I was trying to hold it so you grab it
that way, and then if you want to center it, just
okay.
Double click on this trigger on the bottom.
Oh, nice, thank you.
So you want to do like you just watch them run in, slam the door, have one of these, and like turn, and then he'll get you dead on.
Not at all.
The camera.
Because I knew before we started, like this is going to be an on the fly thing, because this was fast and furious guerrilla filmmaking here. Had we not had a Sam in there, a lot of this would have came down to me, and I couldn't have kept up with the pace that Sam kept up with keeping this thing rolling. And he's also in the movie as well. Like he's actually, no, I'm not going to spoil anything, but he's in the movie as well. Plus, you guys doing the cinematography and the special effects and just capturing everything. And I truly was kind of purposely the first 2 days like hands off on a lot of things. I was just kind of watching.
I was wondering about that, because I know like the first 2 days it was mainly me, Sam, and Preacher, and most times we were either in the house like or on the bench. I was like, wait, I thought this was like your thing too. So like the first few days I was a bit confused, but then by like halfway through day 2, I was like, oh, and like the bulb in my brain clicked. I'm like, he's letting everyone else
I'm like,
feel out their spots.
No, I was like, I saw the joy.
Yeah, all you gotta do is push the button, you're good to go.
And I was not going to take that away from anybody. And from joy comes great things. And it was you were joyful and passionate about what you were doing. So I knew I could completely trust you with whatever it was you were doing for the movie. So
it's like when we were filming the scene with the Gabby, I wasn't there yet because I had to run back to the house and get some stuff and came back up. But once I got back up there, you saw me like get on the camera. I'm like, oh, and I ran right over. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, it's shot up, hit the button. I'm like, got you. And that's all I do is hit the button.
Turns out I can't hitchhike to Arkansas from your back.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, you got to get the
Try.
book. You got to get the
Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guidebook, the rule book there. You know.
Oh God, there's one rule I know.
It's gonna, yeah, your jaw's gonna be really sore, but
Hey, if that'll get me there, bro, I'll have recoup time.
I can't wait to do like some kind of comedy too. I love
really
doing
wanna
this
do a
dark
comedy.
shit.
I think that'd be fun.
I think horror and comedy are kind of two sides of the same coin. To be honest with you.
I think we could cross this over. I'd still think the Spinal Tap version of us making this movie would be gold. Like
I think all the, like JJ was saying during the whole shoot, you can take the outtakes and make a whole movie about, like, you can make the same movie just with us like being dumb and goofy.
You don't know how many times I've watched the video like over in my mom's house with the
I'm sure
slapping the
I
camera.
watched that the other day. Oh, hold on, right? I got the best part is coming. Ready, buddy?
Okay.
What I found, bro. Oh no! Yeah,
Here's the look on your face. I was like,
dude, my face when I knocked that shit off, I was like, oh fuck, man. I'm like, oh boy.
A few of those shots, you can tell where I'm trying to keep my shit together. I instantly do this, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I cannot look at you right now because I'm gonna start giggling.
And already, as I'm walking through in my head, I think when I pictured that scene, I had a lot more headroom.
Yeah,
like standing room. And I get in there and I'm looking at the shots and I'm like, as I'm in that like little hallway, my head is like that far away from the fan.
Yeah, and you
like
almost took your hand in it.
I did like a little something. It would have been catastrophic, man. But then when I come out and I knock shit off and I just heard glass hit the floor and I'm like, oh.
Like there's one.
I swear I'm not a bumbling idiot.
It's okay. Okay. I am.
One really good take of when we first come into the house there, and as I'm panning the camera around, so you can see his mom sitting in the back. And I'm like, fuck, it's the one good shot we got.
Oh, I'll cut her out.
But it was, I mean, she was so nice and so sweet. And
I had to talk you guys into relaxing, especially Hefty. Like, it's like, it's okay. You can cuss. You can say these things. It's in the script.
First of all, I'm making, like, I don't know your mom. I don't know your sister. And I'm coming in and I'm making fun of rednecks and cussing and jumping all about and hooting and hollering and knocking shit off her fucking walls. And I'm like, this is not the first impression I want to be making.
Nobody makes fun of rednecks more than rednecks do. So
well, that's fair. But, you know,
we're completely fine with it.
I like on our last day of shooting, I was more comfortable than you were. And I figured it'd be the other way around. This was like at this point, it was the last day of shooting. So this was my first time on camera. Like all the rest of the shoot, I've been behind the camera, other than the things we did off the phone and whatnot. But this was like my first like real scene in the movie. And you were nervous, and I'm trying to like talk you off a ledge. I'm like, dude, I'm just chill. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm comfortable right now. Like, I got this. And I kept telling him, like, you got this. It's fine.
Well, it was
be chill.
A lot of it was I thought I had to do that scene in front of all those extras. So initially, I was under the impression that that scene would be being done with all of those people right there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know these people.
His anxiety was up here.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was tough. Like I had to lean on Marcedel. At one point, I had to go into Marcedel, and I'm like,
I'm over there like keeping the crowd all amped up and trying to entertain them a little bit, and Hefty's just like fucking like, fuck.
And then
I don't know if I can do this.
I think a lot of I was actually kind of surprised and proud of a couple of my deliveries on that. I was like, hey man, like that wasn't too bad. Okay.
Well, you know, again, not to spoil anything. JJ's in the scene, but the whole time, like me and Hefty got that contact going back and forth. And,
more focused on Hefty than me.
It wasn't very hard to act during that entire shoot, during that entire scene.
The one scene that we can't talk about where you have to react to what happens to me.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fire. Every time I see that, my heart breaks a tiny bit. I'm just like, that's my best friend. And I want to like hug you.
No, there was a lot of those scenes during this movie where just it had to be hugged out at the end of it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know, I will not be. I cried a bunch during the movie.
What about now?
The you and Jeff
Many
scene.
times, many times.
There's one scene in particular that we won't describe, but
Yeah.
that was the one that Hefty and I were both dreading the most. And it was a kind of a one-off idea 6 months ago that
Rolling. All right. Jimmy's worst nightmare. Take one and action.
Travis was like, "Oh yeah, we're fucking doing that."
And I was
And,
like, I never regretted anything more in my life. I'm like, I should have never fucking popped that up.
And
But
again, not to spoil anything, but after it was over, Hefty's off at the picnic table, kind of hugging it out because he felt horrible. I'm out in the yard, fucking retching and shit, trying to get my stuff back together.
Like, I remember because I was with Jamie after this scene happened. I brought him water, whatnot. Him and I were talking. And he first gets up, and the first thing out of his mouth is, "Where's Hefty?" And I go, "He's over there, and he's feeling shitty because his head is hanging real low." And Jimmy just went right past me, or right up to you, right afterwards.
Yeah.
After I just had to get my breath, you know, like it was something that like I really pushed myself beyond my limits there, and it's going to show. It's going to show in the movie. So, and I wanted to apologize to you for like getting so intense, but we knew it was going to happen. Yeah.
That's how
it kind of had to happen that way. It
Yeah,
really did.
That was one of those things where
sold
it's like
that whole moment.
When we did the dry runs for that, and you know, when I was you know, collecting, I knew I was like, okay, this is gonna be intense. There was a lot of those moments in this movie with a lot of shots, but I knew in particular that this one I had been dreading the entire time, and I'm like, well, here we are. I'm like, I'm at my mark, Jimmy's at his mark, and then when we did the dry runs, I'm like, do I really want to do this? I was like,
well, even in the table readings, like I would have a reaction in the table reading just thinking about it. I'm like,
yeah.
What did we even do table reads for?
But
you know,
it was cool. It got everybody kind of comfortable with each other and kind of like, you know,
in their character,
and kind of like formulated. We kind of knew what shoot. It helped a lot, believe it or not. Instead of just showing up with a script and being like, "What are we shooting here? What are we doing here?" Like you kind of block it out, you know, a few times, and you kind of get the rhythm of the movie and like how things flow and what takes place when and where. So I think the table reads helped out a lot, and again, got everybody kind of used to each other before meeting each other in real life.
I agree with that.
You know, and I almost broke Hefty's back because I hit a ditch in my truck and everybody was in the back, and I like bounced him off my wheel well, and then I slammed Beanie's head, and I'm the guy that's like bitching to everybody about being as safe as possible, and
be careful with this. Be careful with that.
It was an accident, brother. And look at Travis. Travis fucking broke his toe and
he did that shit to himself though. Like he
he did that to himself. Like nobody did.
Beanie and I were watching from inside my truck after I had slammed her head into the car door, but we watched Travis do that stunt. So me and Beanie just filmed a big scene, and I accidentally like brained her right against the door jamb.
Breaking my fucking knee on camera.
Yeah, I think it made it all better though. But don't tell her mama or her other mama because I'll get my ass whipped. So it's all for the movie. And I was like, "Oh shit, he's hurt."
Did that come out looking good? I haven't seen any of that footage from that scene. It came out looking good.
It's just one of the ones we unfortunately didn't have the mic on for.
But is it like? Do you have that on?
I have it on my phone.
I'll have to check that out.
He's got it too, but yeah.
That's one thing I've been wanting to ask you. I'm so sorry to cut you off, Jimmy. I know that, you know, initially you were like, I'm going to take a week to get away from this, but then a day later or two to get a little snippet. And I'm like, ooh, I knew you couldn't resist. And I think I even put that in the group message. How has it been for you taking a look at what we've done and not only just God, trying to organize it, which I can't even imagine with like 150 something gigs of footage.
Yeah,
You know,
192 gigs. Yeah.
What's it?
192 gigs.
Oh, it's 192 gigs.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, that is way more than
And
I
they're
thought.
all like fucking 15 seconds long. A lot of
Oh
them.
my God. So, and with you working with a couple of things that you've shown us, how do you feel about this?
Well, if you guys have watched the little teaser trailer thing I did, which honestly, that was a last minute kind of shot that Sam took of some wood out in the yard.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember him telling me
about
he
it.
had seen that. Yeah, and he just
just
took a
from
picture of it.
Taking that little 10-second shot, and I thought that I made something that got people motivated to watch the movie, interested in it. Just all this other raw footage I've got, man, I'm just kind of chomping at the bit to get in there and start playing with this. But
I can't wait.
I also know, and one of the reasons I'm taking a week away from it is because I know once I get in there, it's going to consume me. You know, like it's going to consume me for a while. So
now, my selfish question for your interview: do you plan on sending more snippets and love our way as to not have us have movie blue balls until October, because that seems so far away?
Oh, for sure. We're going to have some dailies. And I know Travis is dying. He is dying worse than you guys about, like, he wants to get in there and see this stuff, but it's kind of like, I have to kind of hold everybody back. Like I can't function and do what I do with with an audience of people like, hey, what if we did this? What if we did that? And it's like, no, just let me.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying, do you plan on?
Yeah. I'm gonna put some snippets out. I'll show you guys some stuff. I'm gonna keep everybody excited for this. And that little teaser thing I did, that was just to kind of calm everybody down. So here's something you can put out to show folks that we didn't just bullshit around for 4 days.
Not gonna lie, I was pumped when he sent it.
Yeah,
I was like, when I saw
wait, I can share this. I'm like,
fuck,
dude, I put my shit down immediately. I stopped what I was doing and I shot the video for it.
I went outside.
I did my little thing. I was like, oh yeah.
I told my person that I worked with yesterday, I was like, I gotta go outside for like 10 minutes. Like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, but I'll be right back. So I ran outside, start instantly putting it on everything. No, I gotta send this out right now.
I've saved everything that has been sent. The only thing I've shared is the teaser. But I have those 2-3 minute, one was pretty much the gore reel, and then the other was kind of a stylized, almost comic book. Looking,
cool. I like that
to those scenes. Yeah,
I do have to find it, as good as what we filmed was. It's still our first time ever making a movie, right?
Yeah.
So I do have to find a way to hide our sins in a lot of this. So I do have to find a nice stylized way of doing it, and that's just me fucking around with different things and feeling things out.
Right.
In no way, shape, or form is that what it's going to be, but I'm just pushing things to the extreme right now, just trying to feel things out because I want to give it a look like
so if I may, real quick,
go ahead.
The nose blood scene that you said. I saw it. I was like, holy shit!
That was a good
scene.
Scene.
That looks legit. That looks legit. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. If you give me any kind of footage, I can make it look like it's out of Hollywood. The thing that, like, it's putting everything together and making it flow right is going to be the hardest part, because we didn't film a whole lot of filler. Like, we didn't film a whole lot of transitional kind of stuff. That's going to be a little bit rough, but I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to give this a look. You know, like when I got Shudder because of a movie called Blood Machines, honestly, and Mandy, both came out at the same time.
Mandy's a great movie.
And those before I even watched the movies, it was just the look of them, the stylized look of these things. And I'm not saying I'm going to go super stylized, but I do want to give this a unique look. I don't want it to look like every other fucking short on YouTube or every other little movie that's streaming. I want some kind of a unique kind of look to this. It's like my paintings. I don't give a shit like about my lines and stuff, but when you look at one of my paintings, you know it's one of my paintings. I want to give it that kind of feel, that heavy. What do you call it? Hefty.
Like
What
necrotech.
you know, no, but what do you always call my stuff? Like when not soupy. What do you call it?
Drippy.
Drippy. Yeah, I want it to look drippy. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yeah, I want it to be heavy and drippy and just like, I'm gonna have a hell of a time washing this fucking movie off of me after I watch it. That's what I want it to feel like, you know.
Ooh. Well, I think you're gonna get that a lot because of the sweat and the dirt and the blood. So it's gonna be like what is it, the Devil's Rejects?
I would say how.
Just because that same kind of vibe because it's so gritty and dirty and it's like real sweat and it's gonna have that aesthetic where it's like you're just uncomfortable already because everybody's hot or drippy or has a sheen to them.
If you take A House of 1,000 Corpses, the style was so completely different on that, and it took Rob Zombie years to even get that released. And then you take Devil's Rejects. And a completely different stylized look to that and feel to it. That's what I'm aiming for. Like something in there that gives you that feeling of either House of 1,000 Corpses or Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
I 3 from Hell. That was just.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. But between House of 1,000 Corpses and Devil's Rejects, Rob Zombie, the feeling. I'm gonna have a hard time washing this movie off of my soul, kind of thing. Yeah. That's what we kind of want to go for, something along those lines. So it's going to take me a while to fill out the filters and the effects and all that stuff, and everything's going to be practical effects, save a couple of maybe eye tricks and stuff like that, because I didn't get the contacts and stuff that we were going to get, but.
They're expensive too. Scleras.
Well, I think it would have been hell. Could you imagine being out there like 4 o'clock in the morning with those things still in? Yeah.
Shit, I just had someone. I totally forgot it. God damn it.
Well, I'll pose the same question I posed to Gabby and Tom before. For some reason, we couldn't hear them. God damn it, did I actually do that in real life?
Yeah, I can't believe that was you. Wow. You got to correct your auto mouth stuff.
Seriously.
I'm texting Todd right now. He called you Tom again, god dang.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm texting Groovy.
So is there anything you want to ask us about the movie?
Yeah, what JJ, other than the first time you picked up the camera and I could see the little cinematography boner that you had going on. What are you going to take away from this experience?
Ooh, that I will never doubt myself again. Like, I've always kind of wanted to do that, but never took the leap to do it. And doing the movie in the scene where I was trying to get you to calm down when I was comfortable. Really,
it was a weird dynamic that night.
Yeah, it was a weird dynamic.
It was a very weird dynamic that night between everybody.
But weirdly, it was something I had to have in my life to go, you know what? I'm done just going with things and just being that person. If it's in my head now, I'm going to say it. If it offends somebody, it offends somebody, but I'm not going to be so nervous about what everyone else thinks about me. So I think that would be the main thing I got, that I finally broke that last shell piece that I couldn't get out of me. That was I don't want anyone to not like me or laugh at me or think I'm stupid. I'm I don't fucking care anymore. I'm just gonna do me. Whatever you like, whatever you don't like, that's on you.
That's
I'm
right.
cool with me.
Right. And
awesome.
And Hefty, now that you've lived your dream of helping make and be in a horror movie and getting to do some of the things in the movie that that you've always dreamed of doing? Like, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now, Hefty?
Lament real life and kind of be bored with the mundane existence that is a 9 to 5 or whatever, and wait with bated breath for the next opportunity. The next time I can see my movie family and my movie friends and get together with them.
Just call them family at this point.
Yeah, it's not even friends, it's family.
The old 18 Hertz family, yeah.
Yeah, the 18 Hertz family, man.
What I want to hear is that you're not gonna fucking hesitate and you're not gonna wait. Like, fuck,
I was
real
thinking
life, man.
exactly what Jimmy's saying. I was like waiting for that. I'm like,
I have things I have to do. I think and I did a lot of thinking actually when I was out there trying to hit back to Arkansas, which didn't work. I gotta start doing what I should be doing with my life as opposed to what I am doing with my life. And I know that kind of brings it back full circle, but that's, anytime anybody asks me, they're like, how was the shoot? And I was like, life changing. I was like, in the most awesomest way. I was like, it put so many things into perspective. Jimmy, you specifically, like, I cherish our one-on-ones more than you'll probably ever realize. I'm proud of myself for going out of my comfort zone, not only just flying, but taking a fucking risk like this, which is something apparently my youngest brothers talked about while I was gone, which they were proud of me for, is just going out. Well, thank you, brother. But going outside of my comfort zone and doing this. And yeah, man, like, I wish that we could all be making money for doing this. And you know what I mean? And just
our everyday life.
Let's fucking go, man. Like, it's been the most amazing experience.
My message is that you're running out of time as we speak. You're running out of time, and that's all we've got in the end. And you never know when the last conversation you're going to have with somebody is.
So I tell people I love them every time I say goodbye to them.
Well, and don't leave any regret on the table. As we move on to the next adventure when life is done, be able to sit back in the universe and watch that light go out into the universe, be like, yeah, I fucking did that. Look at that shit. Like, and that shit's eternal. That goes on forever. So if you just get up and work and pay your bills and bitch about your taxes and lament your life and you never do anything about it, you're going to be sitting back in the universe watching that light go out, being like, fuck, why didn't I just fucking go for it, man? Why didn't I just fucking do it? And you've got every opportunity to. We've got nothing to lose. And that's the main thing that I wanted to spread to everybody, because you guys have heard me on YouTube. I speak all this weird kind of cosmic shit, but I mean it, man. I truly believe that stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's you just got to do it, man. Like and I'll do it next year. I'll wait till tomorrow. Well, maybe next week. That shit's not guaranteed at all. So just if you've got the chance to do it, pull your phone out of your pocket and fucking do it. Like, just go film something, write something, do something, come up with some ideas. You don't have to wait on me and Travis to come up with shit. Like, start fucking writing, start coming up with shit, man. Like, just
Jimmy,
fucking do it.
Drop the barn. I'm moving in.
Just
later,
motherfucker.
do it,
man. And I'm guilty of it myself. But raising a family, I went through the whole scenario in life where I just settled in. All right, I'm going to work at this factory. Oh, well, good. Now I'm a manager. Now I make a little bit of extra money. And then just watching my life go by. And I think that's where a lot of that anger came from back in those days, because I'm a creative person, and I went for 25 years not creating shit because I just settled into being just a good old boy working at a factory, raising his family.
He does it to me. I don't know how he fucking does it.
Because you got that voice.
When I started YouTube and I started meeting all you folks, and I started figuring out that I could inspire people to pick up a fucking paintbrush, pick up a camera, just go out there and speak your truth to the world, and fuck whoever doesn't like it. Just go out there and do your thing, man, because we've got this much fucking time, and that's all we got. It looks like this when you're young, but you realize
Year by year,
got,
man.
you got
quicker and
fucking
quicker,
this.
dude. Yeah, for sure.
So we're one of the lucky ones that have had that revelation, that our eyes opened up. What the fuck have you got to lose? Go do your shit, man. Well, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You lose everything you got. You go start flipping burgers at McDonald's and you start over. And guess what? You'll be just as fucking happy as you are right now. So
on that note, I think we need to end this because I don't know what else to say after that.
I want to talk about your magic shirts.
We
all
know
the things I've
so
enlightened you boys on. That's the one thing I'm most proud
Oh
of.
my god,
so
dude! And
nice.
Sam put his on finally the other night. He was like, it was like Dr. Chenard and Hellraiser 2. It was like, and to think I hesitated. He put it on. He was like, yeah, it's like fucking Mount Everest. Hell yeah, bro! And they got the big hoods. Whoa.
And they hide my big ass hair. Look,
dude, I sleep in this, but
I slept in this last night.
I have
it was
my
so
eye
comfortable.
Mask, but I'll do like this. I'll do like this. So I'll have it like this, and I'll have my eye mask like that over it.
That's what I did.
I'm telling you, Jimmy. Like I cold washed this thing.
Oh yeah.
So good. I put it outside for 10 minutes in the sun. The fucker's dry.
And
I'm like, let's fucking go. So thank you.
When these boys pulled up in my yard, I was out there in one of those. And they're just like, how the fuck are you in that? I'm like, let me show you the way.
And now we get it.
I understand. I should have never doubted.
But no, I've been a fuck up most of my life, and I've fallen into the same trap everybody else has about just waiting to fucking die. Fuck all that. Let's keep making fucking movies, and let's keep changing the world for the better, and let's keep inspiring other fucking people to do this shit too. So I trusted you boys, and I'm so grateful that you trusted me to come down here and help us out with this. And
do you feel we let you down in any way?
No, hell no.
I gotta fucking know, man. Come on, man. Like they fucking spent a lot of time and money on us, dude. I want to make sure that, like, you know what I mean?
No, I get it.
I'm glad,
you want to talk about trust, man. Like, you spent like again a awful lot of time and money on two dudes you fucking roll the fucking dice on.
Oh, well, and you guys, like the dynamic between Travis and I is a hard one to wrap your head around sometimes. And it takes a couple of days for that to set in for people, because most people would think, how the fuck are these guys even friends? Because we fight about everything. But once you get there and you see that, final little second of the sunset video, that's why we're friends, because we need each other.
That spoke volumes, man. That spoke volumes.
And I see the same thing with you and JJ. And then Sam came in, and he's just like, I'm like, God damn, if I ever had a little brother, it would have been Sam. Like, we'd be out here making fucking gore movies and stuff.
Great fucking dude.
I enjoyed my week with Sam. I'm not gonna lie. My week with Sam was fucking awesome.
I can't wait to do the interview with Sam, because that's gonna be one where it's gonna be like, just Sam.
Yeah.
And because this dude, he's very soft spoken, but he's very intimidating looking.
Yeah. When I was,
you know what I mean?
When Sam was out there double shooting the pistols like that, that was the happiest I think I've ever seen anybody in my life.
He agreed like quickly without skipping a beat.
Yeah. I just don't want people to feel trapped inside their own lives, because you're fucking not. There's nothing stopping you from doing whatever it is that you want to do. You are not fucking trapped. Stop that bullshit. Go fucking do it.
I think that is a beautiful way to end this interview. I honestly do, because I think you and I have talked about it. Like, that's the one takeaway we've gotten from this, like, mainly, like, to just go do what you love. Like, because if not, then what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you are not stuck. You're not trapped. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Go fucking do it.
Yep. Got anything else to add?
Not without more tears.
Oh,
Except I love you so much, Jimmy, and I love Marcel.
I love you too, Hefty, and I love you, JJ. You boys.
And we love you guys.
I have adopted you in, and
I
am that big brother that like if you're feeling sorry for yourself, you don't want to talk to, because I won't let you fucking do that. You're not going to sit around and feel sorry for yourself.
No, and we will not.
No. Like you start sending me woe is me shit, I'm gonna be like, hey, well, fucking fix it. Like how are you gonna fix it? Get off your ass and fix it, man.
Exactly.
I don't feed into that shit, because it is a waste of fucking time, and time is all we got, and we've only got this fucking much of it. So,
well, on that note, thank you guys for being here for this interview. We still have Beanie on Thursday, and we got to pick a day to get with Travis
and Sam. Yeah,
and then after that, they will all be concluded.
I want to know. I want to get Jason.
I want to get Jason in.
Yeah, I can get Jason here, and Kevin probably too. So.
Oh, nice. I didn't think about that.
Oh, you gotta get everybody.
I could probably even get my dear old mom in one of these.
That would be awesome.
Oh no, I will have to be absent for that one.
No.
Be like, here's the fucker that broke your candle.
No, what's a fucking candle? Oh, God damn it.
You know how much of her shit I broke over the years of doing stupid stuff like this. Like,
I can only imagine.
Our house in California was permanently stained blood red out in the garage from me doing this stuff. Oh man, I love you boys. I'm glad you trusted me, and I'm glad you showed up. And
of course,
I'm gonna do everything I can to make this what we fucking do.
I'll be calling you to move in shortly.
Love you.
You're like, careful what you preach, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
I feel go up at your door like, hey guys, so I'm here now.
Has there ever been one wild ass thing I've said or that I've espoused that wasn't fucking true? Like out of my heart?
Nope.
I mean it. I mean it. I'm down. Let's fucking do it.
He's so tempting. He really is so tempting.
Let's fucking go.
When I said I'm gonna make a movie, I just made a fucking movie. So
please give Marcel our love and give her a big hug for us. Would you?
She and you guys know if there was no Marcel, there would be no me. I would not have made it nearly this far. I would already been a memory. Marcel completely saved me, and I know after spending the week here, you guys picked up on that vibe that she is the reason for everything for me. So
no, I got that from day one when I got there and I first got to talk to her. I got that from day one. I'm like, oh, I got it.
We met in 1992 in December. And 2 weeks later in January, we got married in 1993. And 32 years later, here we are.
They're still going, baby.
Still going.
They're perfect.
Scene one.
Recording.
Jimmy spills his guts and action.
So we just filmed like an hour and something long interview. And we talked about all the great people. How the fuck did we not talk about Beanie?
Oh
my God. Yeah. Like,
Beanie.
Yeah. Like, geez, Beanie was not only did she act in it, she did makeup. She helped out with everything. And what a trooper there at the end, you know? So I was sitting there and I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking asshole. I didn't even talk about Beanie. Like my adopted daughter. Like, geez.
I love her so much. Beanie. So my first like meaningful thing with Beanie was because we'd kind of like made a small conversation, and I was having a rough day because I had gotten a
couple of shitty phone
calls. A couple of shitty phone calls, and you know I was stressing out, and Beanie like kind of came over and gave me a hug for it, which was super awesome. And then later on in the night, she was like, "Hey, you know, do you want to walk and talk for a minute?" I was like, absolutely. And like, you know, I was in costume, like full regalia. for a shot, and I knew like Travis was outside, so he was like, "Where's Adam?" It's probably, but I was like, "I don't care." I was like,
"Did he turn the fucking microphone
did
on?"
he? Yeah, I knew he would, but I was like, "I don't care." I was like, "This is important, dude."
Yeah,
and Beanie and I went out. We had like this huge conversation, and I ended up hugging her, and she ended up crying, and it was we both kind of like came to that thing, and she looks up at me and she goes, and I'll never forget, it was the sweetest thing. She goes, "I knew from the moment I saw you that you were going to be a giant teddy bear." I was like, don't tell anybody, who's going to believe it? Tell everybody.
The first time I met Beanie in real life was in Nashville a few years ago, actually, and Cindy and Mike and Phil and some other folks, we all met up in Nashville, and like from the very first second Beanie got out of the car, Marcedale just fucking took her. She was just like, "Oh no, it's one of my kids now." So I'm sitting here, and like I started watching the other interview, getting ready to put it together for you, and I was like, "How in the fuck are we such assholes that we didn't even talk about Beanie?" Because
Beanie is amazing, and she's going to be on the show on Thursday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to do some Beanie head poking then. But I love Beanie so much. She was such a good kid, and she is such a good kid, and she's got the biggest heart, and she's very sensitive, and she's so smart, and she's very artistic.
Oh yeah.
And I can't say enough nice things about Beanie. I don't think there's enough time, honestly.
Yeah, and of course, I got to thank Cindy and Mike for loaning us their daughter. I mean, she's 19 years old. It's not like she's a kid, but still.
I get that.
And I did everything I could for that couple days between the time she went home to try to convince her to stay. I was like, you can go to this college. We'll redo this room. But she missed her mama. She wanted to go home and see her mama.
I understand. So,
it's as much as we spoil her, we can't compete with mama. So I get it. I understand.
And she's such a strong person. She's such a strong individual.
Yeah. One of my favorite moments with Beanie, you and Sam went into the gas station on our way back to the airport. He was out getting gas in the car, and she just like starts to poke me, and I'm like, "What?" She puts her head on my shoulder. She goes, "I don't want you guys to leave." And that like warmed my heart. I have a kid about her age, so I look at her and she's like, "You're my daughter."
Yeah.
And I so when we got to the airport, I gave her a hug and I picked her up off the ground and she giggled. I was like, "Please text me. I love you, kiddo."
You're gonna make me fucking cry. I don't know. You called me back here, just made me cry. But I love. It was such a sweet girl.
Beanie and I were coming back down off the hill after dropping you guys off, and when you sent that picture of Hefty looking so sad in the airport, Beanie was about to break down in the car. She's like, "Hefty looks so sad."
I was like, so sad. I was so sad. Are you kidding me?
I actually asked him when we were sitting at the airport, I'm like, "Is it too late to text Jimmy? Be like, can you come back and get us?"
I wanted to so bad.
Can you come get us? We don't want to go home.
No.
Yeah. And I'm just like, it'll be okay. It's just till the next one. Like,
Yeah. Yes.
But
mission accomplished. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. I just felt like a complete fucking asshole. I'm like, how the fuck did we not talk about Beanie?
Beanie, I don't have my own thing because I don't want to break it.
And I did fix mine because mine broke at work. So this is the really fixed one she gave me.
See, I was the smart one, but I do have it, sweetie. I promise.
Yeah.
And I still have Devin's bow.
Oh yeah. And we got to give Devin and Amber a huge shout out too. Like Amber with all this shit.
I'm sorry. Again, a very sweet girl.
Devin was so sweet. Yeah. and Devin and Amber both like huge anxiety, and you could see it all over Devin's face,
all over both of their faces,
and just the way she had to be pushed into that scene or pushed through that scene, I guess I should say, and the stuff that we put her through, just what a trooper Devin is
too. And she was ready. She was, I remember when Devin's favorite thing was she couldn't wait to scream because she'd have like Gabby and like Beanie for like pointers and stuff like that. And I was like, it's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
great
then,
kid. Yeah, and Amber was amazing. She's somebody I wish I had spent more time with.
If you guys had known Amber for a while before this, there's no way I thought that Groovy was going to get her to do this, and then she did it. Man.
Really?
So yeah, like
it was my fucking Bubbles impression. All I gotta do is fucking this and just get all melty.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sure there's other people that need more shouting out and stuff, but it's such a whirlwind, and please forgive me
more
if
more interviews to come. So everybody. I want everybody to get their everybody that was involved to get their moment in the sun.
Well, I'm still waiting for the Thursday episode when it's you, me, Travis, and Jimmy for 2 hours. We get to talk about the movie for 2 solid.
It's not on Thursday.
Not this Thursday. No, I'm thinking either next Thursday or the one after that.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, give me a couple weeks to let my mind settle a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I was watching the other one. I was like, holy shit. And I immediately messaged JJ, is Hefty still there? We need to get back on right fucking now. We didn't talk about Beanie and Devin and Amber.
And her hair flop scene. I was so happy I was in there. Yeah, I was so happy I got to record some of that.
Yeah.
She and that last shot with the grin.
Mm-hmm.
I that was amazing. Beanie was a trooper. Poor Devin, she would be wearing that dress and then she wouldn't even get her being filmed that night. Yeah. And it was oh, you poor girl. And just her and Amber would be inside and they'd just be it was one of the running jokes on the movie was, hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
Because you get ready for the scene and then you gotta do all this other stuff first. But they stayed in the house on their phones and watching YouTube and stuff like that. I'm these poor ladies.
Yeah.
But they were amazing.
And I got to give Amber another huge shout out for watching the house and taking care of things while we were outside playing around making a movie. I know Marcel and I can't thank her enough for just what she did. And Marcel's anxiety was fucking off the chart. She had to go just kind of hide out for a while because she was literally kind of breaking down with anxiety and just I'm glad everybody pushed through what they thought was their limits to realize that they can do so much more. But there was no way I was going to let this interview go out without coming back and talking about some of these folks.
No, and I'm so glad you did. And then that's one of those things where I don't feel like we overlooked them. I just feel we failed to mention them, but were integral and amazing
parts of the movie.
This movie wouldn't have been made without everybody that was involved. Everybody that was involved gave it their best, and they're all even the extras in the tent.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was so psyched to fucking do it, and everybody was taking selfies up at the fucking pulpit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's beautiful, man. That's a lot of these people, that's a first time thing for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And us, it was a fucking first time thing for us. We're starring in it, but it's
you know, when the crowd was out filming a particular scene and I was kind of having to entertain them in between setups and takes and stuff. And I felt I kind of felt like a little bit of a movie star for a minute because I was out there entertaining these folks in real time. And it's kind of that same feeling I got when I did my first art table. For the first time, I felt like an artist, and this for the first time, I felt like an entertainer.
You are.
So.
And an inspiration. And that's putting it very lightly.
I wouldn't call it inspiration. I just enlighten you to the fact that you can fucking do whatever the fuck you want to. I'm just
gonna call that inspirato.
Yeah. I'm again, I will not let you feel sorry for yourself. I will be like, get the fuck out there and do it. So.
Well, if I get the fuck out there, get the fuck out to you and do it, then you got yourself a deal there, soldier.
It's I say this to you since we've been back home and whatnot, but during the scenes in the tent after everything happens, when I'm going out amongst everyone in the tent and I'm trying to make jokes, everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time. I'm thanking everyone for being there. I'm telling everyone that they did great, and they're just having the best time. You don't hear anyone like sighing and like, oh, I'm like here. I have to do
we're
this.
out there signing autographs on the guy's
In the
Friday
moment,
13th hat, and
that was the awesomest.
That was cool.
I liked when we had our own little autograph session.
That was
we're just signing stuff like
that was the coolest thing for me.
And that even carried over into the morning when we were doing the shotgun and the knife.
Yep.
And all that stuff. Just anything that could get signed was getting signed by everybody. I love it.
Man. And I said it on Thursday. One of my favorite moments of that whole thing was when Devin signed the gun and Travis just had that look of like pride for his daughter.
Yeah.
And he just hugged her and he gave her that kiss on the forehead. Like, to me, that was everything. Like, that's got Travis what he wanted. Like, Travis was like in that moment where like, this is everything I wanted to do. Like, I'm very happy in this moment. And for me, that's one of my all-time favorite moments in the movie when he was that happy.
Oh, and my grandkids are already filming their own horror movie. Like they've been running around the field filming their own. Yeah. So
good
yeah,
I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm you know, I'm a little bit older. I've got a few good years left in me, but the best part is maybe we'll inspire some other folks to get out there and see what they come up with.
Same thing.
And I'll support the shit out of it. So
hell yeah, brother.
All right. Okay, I just want to come back on here and say that and get that in because
absolutely they
I
are
will
wonderful. Yeah.
These to you once he leaves, so you have everything.
Okay. I'll start cutting some stuff together and
Jimmy, how do you on shorts? How do you get music to go along with the like have both the music and the voice in it at the same time?
Okay, I'm gonna give you
here with the song over it, and when I played it back, it was just the song over it, not my voice too.
There's so most of the shorts I create using the TikTok app actually, and on TikTok. It's got this thing where it will sync the video to the music, and then it also has a little volume button so you can adjust the original volume and the music volume.
Oh, I see.
But Filmora actually has that option too. Like you can go in there with Filmora. But if it's under 30 seconds, you can pretty much use whatever music you want. And so you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was all right. All right, good luck.
But if you need help with that, let me know.
I will. Trust me.
I'll help you.
I have your number, brother. I'm not scared to reach out.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody.
I'll let you guys go. I don't have any more wisdom or inspiration. And you know what wisdom is? It's just being nice enough to share your fuck ups with other people so they don't do it. That's all wisdom is.
That's when he thought he didn't have more to share.
I know. I like
that's all wisdom is just being nice enough to stop somebody else from doing the same fuck up you did. Because I've done a lot of fucking up. I'm not like some
we all have, brother.
super
You're
intelligent, smart guy. I've fucked up a lot of things in my life, and I just share that. So and take it or not take it, but there it is. You know, that's all wisdom is. Just being nice enough to share your mistakes.
Fair enough.
God damn it. I love this guy.
All right, brother. We will let you go.
Love you, big girl.
Right.
Are you excited, Devin? You excited to die? You have a cool death, you know.
If I wrote you a song,
Straight.
Yeah, I was just making sure that most of my video was
perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better if I wrote you a poem? If I posted a letter?
I don't really have a different combination. Alright, where do we want to do the switcher at?
Is it maybe because I never knew
to the 10.
quite where
Damn,
I
you got fat overnight.
And suddenly you.
We gotta get that out of
Tell me,
you.
baby, you're lost, but I am too. Whatever the cost, we'll make it through. Tell me you're the one for me now. 'Cause what am I supposed to do?
It's movie time.
If you